Welcome to today's video. Temitap Balogun Joshua, commonly referred to as TB Joshua, is a renowned Nigerian televangelist and pastor. He is the leader and founder of the Synagogue, Church of All Nations, SCOAN, a Christian organization that runs the Emmanuel TV television station from Lagos. Joshua is known for his popularity across Africa and his online presence with 3 million fans on Facebook and over 700,000 YouTube subscribers. Described as the Oprah of evangelism and YouTube's most popular pastor, Emmanuel TV is Africa's largest Christian television network and the most subscribed Christian ministry channel on YouTube, with videos amassing more than 300 million views. He has been awarded various accolades, notably receiving the Officer of the Order of the Federal Republic by the Nigerian government in 2008. He has been called one of Africa's 50 most influential people by Pan-African magazines The Africa Report and New African magazine. He is also a self-proclaimed prophet, and as such, his services always attract a huge number of people. While so much has been said about this man of God, quite a lot is not known about him, something that leaves many people to have diverse opinions about him. But who really is TB Joshua? This video shares 10 things you need to know about this renowned televangelist. Subscribe to this channel for this and more. 1. He is one of the richest pastors in the world. TB Joshua has an estimated net worth of $10 million according to CelebrityNetworth.com. He is one of the richest pastors in Nigeria and the world. 2. He has anointing water. Many have claimed to be healed through anointing water that has been prayed over by Joshua and given to those who are unable to physically attend his church in Lagos. Others claim they were protected from deadly incidents because they had the water with them. Many travel from far and wide to come get this water, which they believe can work miracles like curing diseases. In 2013, 4 people died in a stampede in Joshua's Ghanaian branch when an unadvertised service where it was being distributed drew huge crowds far beyond the church's capacity, bringing Ghana's capital city Accra almost to a standstill. Joshua also made headlines when he claimed his anointing water could cure deadly disease Ebola. He subsequently sent 4,000 bottles of the water alongside a cash gift of $50,000 to the Ebola-stricken nation of Sierra Leone. 3. He spent 15 months in his mother's womb. According to his biography, his birth was not ordinary as the pregnancy period of his mother passed the normal 9 months. He remained in his mother's womb for 15 months before he was born. 4. His birth was prophesied 100 years prior. On the SCOAN website, it is written that almost 100 years prior to his birth, it had been prophesied that a young man would emerge from the poor Oasan quarters and that God would use him mightily. 5. He is married with 3 children. Joshua is married to Evelyn and they have 3 children. His eldest daughter Sarah Joshua is a graduate from the London School of Economics, Department of Law, and was called to the bar in Nigeria in December 2015. His second daughter, Promise Joshua, is studying politics and international relations at the London School of Economics. 6. He owns a television station. Joshua owns and runs a television station whose headquarters is in Lagos. Emmanuel TV broadcasts 24/7. SCOAN Sunday services are broadcast live. Joshua's programs also air weekly on a number of local television stations across Africa. It debuted on DSTV and GOTV in November 2015, as well as Star Times in February 2016. In its profile on Joshua, the BBC described him as Nigeria's best-known televangelist. Emmanuel TV's motto is changing lives, changing nations, changing the world. The station is also known for its catchphrase, "Distance is not a barrier," encouraging viewers to pray along with TB Joshua by touching the screen. There are several claims of people receiving miraculous healing through these prayers, including popular Nollywood actress Tonto Dika, who said Joshua's prayers ended her 14-year smoking addiction. Joshua has earned a reputation for not focusing on the prosperity gospel, and Emmanuel TV is known as one of the few Christian channels that does not engage in fundraising on air. 7. He dines with presidents and senior government officials. He enjoys cordial relationship with some of the well-known leaders in the world who pays him courtesy calls quite often. This list includes Ghana's President John Atta Mills, former Nigeria's First Lady Patience Goodluck Jonathan, former Zimbabwean Prime Minister the late Morgan Tsvangirai, South Africa's Winnie Mandela, Nelson Mandela's former wife, late Ghanaian President John Evan Atta Mills, former Malawian President Joyce Banda, Tanzanian President John Magufuli, and the late Zambian President Frederick Chiluba, who once stated that he watched Emmanuel TV daily, among others. 8. He is a self-proclaimed prophet. He accurately predicted President Bingu Mutharika's death. His latest and the most famous prediction came in February of 2012, when he claimed that a certain African leader would pass away. A week before the incident occurred, Bingu Mutharika, Malawian president, died, prompting his followers to say it was evident the man was indeed a prophet. 9. He is charitable. TB Joshua is very charitable. According to a report released by Forbes, the pastor has given away around $20 million in the last 3 years alone. Much of his contribution goes to healthcare, rehabilitation of militants from Niger Delta, and education. 10. He miraculously cheated death when he was 7 days old. When he was born, a lot of strange things happened. 7 days after he was born, he was told that he was put on a mat and a big stone nearly crushed him, but he miraculously escaped. It was on the 7th day, when they wanted to name me, that they put me on the mat and a big stone flew from where they were drilling, pierced the roof where people were celebrating, and landed where I was placed. But it missed me, narrowly. The stone is still being kept till now. Nobody has ever heard this story from me, TB Joshua explained. Thank you for watching.